Hey guys, how's it going? So, all of us have been victims of negative feelings and emotions. It is said that life is like a roller coaster, and it sure is 100%. We all have our ups and downs. Sometimes we're full of energy and are optimistic, and a lot of other times, thoughts and emotions like skepticism and self doubt get into the picture and seep energy from us. But we should be aware of the fact that such thoughts and emotions could vanquish the brighter side of us if we let them persist. Oftentimes, toxic thoughts and anxiety can beset people. It makes one question his worth, and sometimes it makes one feel miserable. And that's the play of thoughts. Thoughts which have the power to create dreams as well as shatter them. Honestly, these valleys of despondency and how you face them add up a little bit of spice to your story in this tiny little planet of ours, the Earth, amidst millions of stars, planets, and whatnot. With our thoughts being so volatile, you might have pondered, is there a way for me to control my thoughts, my perspective on how I look at those thoughts? Let me tell you, there is a way to go about doing that. And that's where the power of writing things down helps. The habit of journaling, to be precise. Journaling is a habit I adopted since the last year. I have been irregular with it though, but anyhow, staying at home has been helpful to me because it helped me put in the effort to optimize this habit of journaling. By this point, you must be knowing what this video is about. It's about the power of writing things down and how journaling is a great way to go about doing that. Now, there's a ton of variety when it comes to journaling. There's a bullet journal for productivity and your plain simple journal. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about these two forms of journaling. And let's just start by talking about journaling for mental health and clarity, the positive effect it can have on your mind. Journaling helps you cope up with negative emotions and feelings. It also does help amplify positive emotions and feelings. The thing is, whenever we are faced by certain negative feelings, we try to disregard them as if we never faced them in the first place. And that's the problem. It's like not taking action to solve a problem, rather, we end up ignoring it, which can cause a lot of harm. Because negative emotions are problems which need to be solved, not ignored. Because of the fact that negative emotions and feelings can take the form of repressed emotions and can stay deep within you without you knowing. And sure, those exact same emotions will turn up again, bothering you. So, these emotions will not cease to exist if you blandly try ignoring them. The best way to deal with such negative emotions is by accepting them and going through them, rather than running away from them. And that's where journaling helps. You see, journaling helps us accept and embrace tough situations and negative emotions. It also helps you let go of those repressed emotions. And if journaling has the ability to help us accept negative situations, it surely does have the ability to help us cherish positive feelings and our heart's elation as well. The reason behind this is whenever you write your state of mind down, whenever you write your feelings down, your mindset becomes rock solid. That helps you analyze your situation better, and that also gives you the shrewdness to prioritize your thoughts and focus on the brighter side. And lastly, it makes your brain think how it can reach that state of betterment. So, journaling is a great way to express gratitude and reach that state of mental clarity as well. I can go on talking about this point, but I'm sure you must have got an idea as to what I'm trying to convey. Secondly, journaling is a great way to document your life. You write about your days, the way you feel, and that can be a souvenir of your trip through the ups and downs of life. You can relive those times. And that's pretty much all there is to say about this point. Thirdly, journaling is a great way to learn life lessons on a daily basis. Now, why I say this is because when you sit down to write about your day on that journal, you will reflect about your good deeds and you'll also reflect on your wrongdoings. And those are great life lessons learned from your life itself, so that you could repeat the good deeds and dump all the bad ones. So that's all about journaling to help you feel good. Now let's talk about the productivity side of journaling. Your journal could be of great help when it comes to goal setting. You could use it to plan your daily life as well. Writing your goals down could increase the chances of you actually achieving that goal by 42%. The reason behind this is writing down your goals gives you that drive to achieve them, and secondly, it also gives you that clarity as to what is it that you want to achieve. As it is said, vague plans lead to vague results. If you are not clear as to what your day should look like, you'll never know what your day should look like, right? And the best way to achieve that clarity is by writing it down. Writing things down is crucial to planning. So that's all about achieving productivity with the help of a journal. Now, your style of journaling is all up to you. On that note, let me talk a little bit about my style of journaling. So I usually write on my journal before going to bed. And I write about the events that occurred on that particular day, and I also write about my emotions and feelings throughout that day. And I usually plan my days in the morning. I make a to-do list in my journal. I also drew out a habit tracker in my journal, which has a list of all the habits on one side and the number of days in that particular month on the adjacent side, which, as the name suggests, helps me track my habits. Lastly, I'd also like to mention that journaling helps keep track of your emotions and also factors of improvement you set for yourself. So that's all. Journaling and the power of writing in general is an amazing practice which can benefit you in numerous ways. For example, it helped me deal with the feeling of regret on days when I faced unproductivity. With all of that being said, you just as well might want to try this. Give it a try, it works.